Toy Story 5 is one of the most anticipated animated movies in the world. This franchise has entertained audiences for decades and remains one of the most loved animation series in movie history. The Toy Story films are special because they connect with both children and adults. Kids love fun characters, humor, adventure. Adults love emotional storytelling, nostalgia, life lessons. Every Toy Story movie has delivered a strong emotional impact while also being entertaining and fun. That is exactly why excitement for this movie is huge. Release date. Official release date, June 19, 2026. This is a perfect release window for a family movie because summer holidays bring massive audiences to theaters. That gives the movie huge box office potential. Studio. Produced by Pixar. Disney. Pixar is famous for making emotionally powerful animated films. They consistently combine fun, creativity, emotion, storytelling. This is why fans trust Pixar. Story possibilities. While official story details remain limited, many fans expect a fresh emotional journey. The biggest question is, what new challenge will Woody, Buzz, and the gang face? One popular theory is that the story will explore how traditional toys survive in a world increasingly dominated by technology. Modern kids spend more time with smartphones, tablets, video games. That creates an interesting conflict. Can classic toys still matter in today's digital world? This idea could make the story emotionally powerful. Spider-Man: Brand New Day is easily one of the most anticipated Hollywood movies of 2026. Ever since the emotional ending of Spider-Man, this movie is something truly exciting. Fans around the world have been waiting to see what happens next in Peter Parker's journey. Feels like a fresh new chapter. The ending of No Way Home completely changed after the emotional ending of Spider-Man. Peter made the ultimate sacrifice to save the multiverse completely. He chose to let everyone forget who he is, and now he has to rebuild everything from zero. That means that is what makes this story so powerful, and the entire world for the first time in a long while. We see Spider-Man returning to his completely new chapter, the friendly neighborhood hero. For the first time in the MCU, no big team. Spider-Man is truly alone. No Avengers. No Avengers. Just Peter Parker fighting to survive in a city that doesn't even know him. No normal life. One of the strongest parts of this movie is its responsibility as Spider-Man. Peter is alone now. That emotional setup is exactly why fans are so excited. No normal life. This movie has no easy to show a more mature, emotional, he is carrying powerful Spider-Man responsibility and loneliness all by himself. Official release date: this creates a much more grounded and mature 2026. This version of summer release window is very important because Marvel usually places its biggest blockbuster another major high release dates. The swinging scenes the studio clearly believes this movie can become one of the biggest films of the year. Feels smooth, fast, many analysts believe the movie could dominate the global box office during look more heroic and stylish than ever. The fight scenes are intense, exciting, Marvel Studios, and full of energy. Sony you can feel the tension in every battle. This partnership has already given fans some of the most successful Spider-Man films ever. Seem memorable. Another thing this movie does really well is balancing emotion with entertainment. Spider-Man, there are fun moments that make you smile. Spider-Man, there are emotional scenes that hit hard. Spider-Man, and there are epic action moments that keep you fully engaged. Especially No Way Home, which became a worldwide phenomenon. Movie feel complete. That success has raised expectations even higher for this movie. Spider-Man's overall look feels clean, expected major cast includes. It gives strong classic Spider-Man energy while still feeling modern. Zendaya what makes MJ, Spider-Man possible Brand New Day special is that it doesn't just focus on superhero possible return. It focuses on Peter Parker as one of the biggest reasons for the movie's that is the heart of Spider-Man. Fans love his emotional performance. Peter Parker has always been relatable because he struggles like a normal human being. Emotional depth. He faces problems, vulnerability, and sacrifices, but he keeps moving forward. He has shown Spider-Man that message feels stronger than ever in this movie. That is why
this film
audiences
reminds
connect
us
with
why
him so strongly.
Spider-Man is one of the greatest superheroes
Story set
ever
up
created.
after No Way Home.
He is not powerful
This is where
because
things
of his
become
abilities.
truly interesting.
He is powerful
At the end of
because he never
Spider-Man,
gives up.
No Way Home,
Even
Peter
after
loses
losing
everything.
so much, Peter keeps
Nobody
fighting.
The Odyssey is becoming one of the most talked about upcoming Hollywood movies. The reason is simple: this film combines one of history's greatest stories with one of Hollywood's biggest directors. The story of the Odyssey comes from ancient Greek literature and is considered one of the greatest adventure stories ever written. It tells the legendary journey of Odysseus, a warrior and king trying to return home after war. But reaching home is not easy. His journey becomes a brutal test of survival, intelligence, courage, and endurance. He must face dangerous oceans, terrifying monsters, deadly enemies, powerful gods. This creates an epic cinematic experience filled with adventure and emotional storytelling. That is why expectations are extremely high. Release date. Expected release, 2026. The exact release date may vary, but this is expected to be one of the major blockbuster films of the year. Big historical and epic films usually attract huge global audiences, especially when they offer strong visuals and emotional storytelling. Genre: epic, adventure, action, drama. This movie is expected to combine all these genres into one massive cinematic experience. Story overview. The story follows Odysseus after the Trojan War. After years of fighting, he wants only one thing: to return home to his wife and family. But his journey becomes a nightmare. Instead of a quick return, he faces years of impossible challenges. Every step forward brings a new danger. Sometimes he must fight. Sometimes he must survive. Sometimes he must outsmart enemies. This makes Odysseus one of history's most fascinating heroes. He is not powerful just because of physical strength. His intelligence is his greatest weapon. Why this movie feels special? This is not just another action movie. This story carries deep emotional meaning. At its core, the Odyssey is about survival. Dune, Part 3 is one of the most anticipated sci-fi movies in Hollywood. After the massive success of the first two Dune films, fans are extremely excited to see the next chapter of this epic story. That is what makes Dune special. It feels massive, serious, and unforgettable. This third movie is expected to continue the story of Paul Atreides, whose journey has transformed from a young noble heir into one of the most powerful figures in the universe. But with great power comes great danger. And that danger may become bigger than ever before. Release date. Expected release, 2026 to 2027. While the official release schedule may still change, fans are already waiting eagerly for the next chapter. The hype remains huge because the first two films were both critically and commercially successful. Genre: science fiction, action, adventure, drama. This combination gives Dune its unique identity. It delivers both large-scale action and deep emotional storytelling. Story setup. At the end of the previous story, Paul Atreides rises to enormous power. He is no longer just a survivor. He is now one of the most influential people in the universe. But that power comes with major consequences. Paul must now face political enemies, war, betrayal, difficult choices. Every decision he makes could affect millions of lives. This creates intense pressure and emotional conflict. Why this movie matters? This movie is expected to be one of the most important parts of the Dune saga. The story becomes deeper and more emotional. Paul's journey is not simple. Avengers, Doomsday is without question one of the biggest and most hyped Hollywood movies in the entire world. Whenever Marvel releases an Avengers movie, expectations automatically become massive because these films are known for delivering huge action, emotional moments, and unforgettable superhero team-ups. The Avengers franchise has already created some of the biggest box office successes in cinema history. Movies like Avengers, Infinity War and Avengers, Endgame became global phenomena. Millions of fans around the world watched these movies, and they completely changed the superhero genre. Now, Marvel is preparing for another major chapter. This movie is expected to become one of the most important films in the current Marvel Cinematic Universe. Fans believe this film could reshape the future of Marvel in a huge way. The title itself creates excitement. Doomsday. That name sounds dark, intense, and dangerous. It immediately suggests a story involving massive destruction, huge risks, and possibly one of the greatest threats the Avengers have ever faced. That is why fan excitement is extremely high. Release date. Expected release, December 2026. Marvel has positioned this as one of its biggest future projects. A major release window like this shows strong confidence from the studio. Big Marvel crossover movies usually dominate global theaters and social media. Because of this, analysts expect this movie to become one of the highest-grossing films of 2026. Studio. Produced by Marvel Studios. Marvel has built one of the most successful movie universes in entertainment history. The MCU has delivered action, humor, emotional storytelling, memorable characters. This movie is expected to continue that tradition on a massive scale. Why this movie is so important? After Avengers, Endgame, Marvel entered a completely new era. Several original Avengers are gone or retired. This created a big question. Who are the new Avengers? That question is exactly why this movie matters so much. Fans want to see the next generation of heroes unite. This movie could finally establish the future Avengers team. Possible heroes include Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Thor, Captain America, Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel. This potential lineup alone creates massive hype. Story possibilities. Marvel is currently heavily focused on multiverse storytelling. That means multiple realities,